and the golden voice of Neal Rule. Sit back and relax. It's time for your daily dose of Big D energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D! Lord White, I'm coming for you.
Damn right.
My name is Neal Rule, that guy.
Subordinate.
DMac, Darren
Call me a
McCarty.
subordinate. Remember 1812, baby. Anyways, Neal, good morning.
DMac.
Check my Twitter if you want to see why
That's
I'm
right.
hot.
Rep your country, man.
The proud Canadian, Darren McCarty here in the house. We have KG. KG, what's really good?
Hey, I'm trying to figure it out, man. I don't know what's good with the Tigers right now, so.
We're going to talk about that today.
We need to.
That was unacceptable. Real talk. Unacceptable.
I feel you.
You know what? You know how bad it is? Mama Jan in the chat even had to Facebook last night, please do not put Chafin in. She doesn't say anything bad about nobody.
Damn.
Right? She's the most positive person I know. Mom, I love you and stuff like this, but
Right.
she's had enough.
And even more bad news, Riley Green's not playing today.
What's the story on that? I didn't hear about that.
I just heard right before the show from JB that Riley Green is not going to be on the field today. So.
They said it was because they're playing on turf in Arizona.
So it's a scheduled day then off. So maintenance or whatever like that, like we were talking about yesterday with Dr.
I
Jeff
just
Pierce.
don't. I don't think you can sit him at this point.
Day.
Aren't they playing the Marlins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they playing them here?
Yeah.
When they go to Arizona for our next series.
Oh, this foot.
So he's not playing today, so he can play tomorrow?
I guess so. That's what.
Wait a sec. Is he playing on turf or no?
Oh, last time I checked, Comerica had grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's not.
When I was there Saturday, they had grass.
Yeah.
So you take this more of a red flag?
No, I'll get off the highway right before that.
Yeah.
I don't get, no, you have to win this look, you don't have to, but you have to win this baseball game
No, seriously,
today.
you do.
Like,
it's
let's
damn
cut the
near a
shit.
must win at
Yeah.
this point.
You do. Intern Justin here in the house as well. Justin, what it do?
You doing great.
Awesome. Special guest in the booth today.
Yeah.
Mixing and scratching, none other. And he must have done something.
He got sent down. He got sent down.
To anger the franchise, Ermanni and Edwards with Maz, the show that gets all the resources, the show that gets all the love. But for some reason, Detroit media legend and icon Pete Spivak is here.
Oh, God.
What are they sending you down to A-ball for?
What do you mean? I'm
Sit down, bro.
You got a 4-time Stanley Cup champion sitting right over there. I mean, this is the top
You would never
shelf.
know it. You would
baby.
never know it.
No respect out here. Just,
Top shelf
hey,
is
in the
here.
right
Respect
place
that,
at the
tell you.
right time. Remember that, Pete.
Absolutely. Well, it's nice to be here, boys. Thanks for having me.
Is it nice?
Yes, it is.
Why
On
you here?
AJ Hinch's 50th birthday, it's very nice.
Hey, this has turned into a let's cut the shit. Let's cut the shit. Pete. Why you
Yeah,
here?
right.
I'm here because Spenny needed me to back him up, so I'm backing him up. I'm a team player.
I love
Okay.
it. You
Company
are,
man.
that is a fact.
There you go. I appreciate you,
You are a
D-Mac.
team player.
I heard Ian, he said you had
You're
some
like a
things to clean
Thomas
up.
Holmstrom.
Oh, I
Woodward
appreciate that.
Slush.
Number
There you
96. I'll take that all day, baby.
What would you say, KG?
No, I said I heard Ian, he said he had some things to clean up. So
Yeah. You need reps.
Right.
You need reps.
You need reps.
I need reps.
Rack, though, with some good news in the chat. Javi is in the lineup today. So there you go.
Right.
El Mago back.
So we're cool.
So Riley Green out, El Mago in. Come on now. Riley Green needs to be on the field every day.
We're gonna touch on that out of the box here. We're gonna touch on that. Then we're gonna get into this NFL schedule stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's a big
my
deal.
God.
It's a big deal.
I'll tell you, you know what? F it. Tomorrow, the whole show. You people want this, right? The whole show tomorrow, NFL schedule. Come on. Who's in?
I'm in.
Can we put that on a chat poll, Spivak?
Sure, you want me to do that? You got it, man.
Tomorrow.
Chat
Do you
poll.
want the entire show NFL schedule? Y or N?
I'm with it.
You are not.
I'm seriously.
Okay, you know what? DMac, I've told the people this before. A lot of times when I walk in here, and I like to let everybody get in on their own time. You know, like I'll save the meat for what we're getting into for that first segment. We'll chit chat and do some show setup and all that kind of stuff. We are going to do the Tiger stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little heated about yesterday.
Yeah.
We're going to do some
As you should
NFL.
be.
We're going to do some NFL schedule stuff as well. There's a Red Wings topic that we're going to get to. Lucas Raymond And it's big and no one's talked about it. But we're going to talk about it here. So here's the deal. I tell you guys this. A lot of times at 10:59, I don't know what I'm going to talk about at 11:01. For real. I don't.
Facts.
When I walk in the studio, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And oftentimes, 99 times out of 100, I get that topic. And DMac, this morning when I walked in here, and I heard the people, there was a powwow, you were holding court, and...
I was. Lord White pissed me off.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
I heard people that work at this network, Stick, JB Smoot. We were talking about going to the Tiger game. And we are, by the way, looking at setting that up. A network outing June 11th.
And it could be epic with epic events happening because of time scheduling and stuff, but we're looking at...
Where we may put Spencer Raster to the test.
We're looking at a game... we're tentatively looking
June 11th.
June 11th.
Against the Nationals.
Against the Nationals with stuff to come up and stuff like this. So we were in here looking at schedules, Neal, right, to make sure because we want to be a part of it. And we stumbled onto something, right? Or you stumbled onto something that you just stood there and you were aghast.
Yes.
Were you aghast? Is that a good word?
No, I absolutely was. I absolutely was. And here's the deal. I heard when we were talking about this date, June 11th, which I believe is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It is.
It popped up and Stick was like, he's looking at his phone and he goes, oh, I have a fantasy football draft that day. And I was like, what?
What?
June 11th. And then, without missing a beat, like the problem was with me, not with him. Like, he looked at me like offended that I brought it up. He goes, and didn't miss a beat, and he said, but it's our rookie draft. I said, what? Yeah, we have a fantasy rookie draft in June.
And then without missing a beat.
And then without missing a beat, JB Smooth, with a V on the end, goes, yeah, we had our rookie draft last night. I said, what?
Hence why tomorrow, let's see, Pete's got the 62% agree. Tomorrow's show should all be about schedule. You want it. People want
You
it.
people want this.
Yes.
Just
Yeah,
whacking it up,
yeah,
bro.
just
Whacking it up. Let's
Pause.
go.
We might even get some way too early predictions tomorrow.
Oh, we're going to go game by game
You
through
damn
the
right.
entire NFL schedule.
15-1.
right.
Second out.
15-1.
Second out. No, not Lions game by game. Game by game for the entire NFL. Who's with? Come on. No, you know what? Real quick, and I've said this for a couple years, and you guys have heard me say this before. Fantasy football, you've gone too far. You people have ruined it. I started playing fantasy football in the early 90s as a teenager when you had to call somebody and leave the lineup on their answering machine.
Those the rough days.
All right?
Man.
You had to wait for the USA Today to... We had to unilaterally vote that the USA Today was the box score that we would go by.
Not the USA
Okay.
Today.
You guys have gone too far. It's too much. I want out of fantasy football. I want out. I don't support it. I don't enjoy it. You guys, like everything else, have wrecked it. It's officially wrecked. Rookie drafts in May.
I got to agree with you there. That's a bit much.
It's too far,
That's
man.
a bit much. Like I told you, I'm not even cracking that NFL.com email until late
No.
August, maybe the first week of September. Like,
Already, we rock it till the wheels come off through the Super Bowl. And then the new year starts in March. And then the draft's in April.
Mm-hmm.
And now the schedule goes in May. Give me a breather.
The NFL got you. They got us all by the cojones.
You guys have gone too far. Mike G in the chat. Hello, Jesus.
Hello.
Hello.
I
There it
also
is.
have a take on this fantasy football thing because I'm on the other end of it. I do it because I like to stay in touch with my friends who I don't get to see anymore at school. And what pisses me off is the latter. They wait way too long to draft the week before the season
That's
starts.
the only time you should draft.
Yes.
Well, I agree, but not when you're trying
No,
to
you
do-
just said you didn't agree.
Well,
You literally just said that, Jesus.
I did.
So what are you trying to say? Spit it out.
We can have our in-person draft because I left for school early and I wanted to do it a week before, and a week before was too
too
much.
early.
That's
Too
stupid.
early.
Why? Because the whole
Because
point
we don't
is
have all the available information yet.
Exactly.
Because the last cuts I'm
I like to wait until after preseason is over just to make sure we are accounting for injuries.
I'll give
and
you the
all that.
weekend before.
Exactly, but yeah, that's just me though.
so the week before is too much, but the weekend before is enough.
Correct.
Because
What's the problem? What don't you get?
the reason why was because, Zeke's going to sign somewhere. Why the hell do we care about Zeke?
Because
Zeke
you
is
got to know if he's
irrelevant.
going to play center or play running back. You got to know, all right?
No, seriously.
You got to know. Woodward Sports chat thread, jump in to there. Mike G, Neal with the glasses and Tigers cap looks like he's ready to replace Chris Illich. DMac and I have an investment group. We're a little shy, though, DMac, I was told.
Damn.
An investment
but
group
we're
provider.
working on it.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's progress, not perfection. You know what? As the plants
Right.
they grow and they continue to grow. Kenny, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what? We have something there.
We do.
In the weeds. So it's in the weeds, Neil.
Literally
so to
and
speak.
figuratively.
Literally and figuratively. But we're gonna get there.
Steven Syrett, Pete's on a rehab assignment. How's the elbow?
He's been DFA.
It's coming along. It's
Is it
it's doing
burning?
right.
Hey.
Yeah, actually, it's doing all right. The tendonitis has
Listen,
gone down.
I'm not saying anybody told on you, but somebody might have said you've been sent down. Work on your Soroki reads. So I mean, I
My
don't know.
Soroki, well, actually, yeah, I do have Soroki coming up later
I mean,
on.
somebody just said that. I don't know, Pete. Maybe that's what it is. They're tough up on.
Getting old.
They're tough on the big show, aren't they, Neil?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
A little bit different, but you're safe here, Pete.
Hold on.
Appreciate it. I feel comfortable here.
Get your swings in, Pete. Get your swings
I
in.
feel comfortable here, baby.
We have breaking fantasy football news.
Oh.
And I love this. Wheezy D313. Fantasy football definitely went too far. These nerds are going to start emailing players next. Hold on, Wheezy D. An update.
But wait.
JB Smooth's rookie draft is done over email, and you have 12 hours to make a pick.
12 hours. That's ridiculous.
It's also ridiculous to I have my friends DM players when they draft them their team. Hey, welcome to my fantasy squad. So glad you're on. Hopefully, please have a
Oh
good
my
year.
God.
Please have
No,
a good
don't tell-
year.
Oh, my God.
Please don't tell me they're doing the DM to the players.
No, they do. They put them in a big group chat. They're like, welcome.
So,
The players are not looking at those. I just hope you know that.
so I thought fantasy was sort of on the downs.
No.
It's not then, right? Obviously, if
On
we're
the
talking
contrary.
about it now. Gambling hasn't put a wrench into the fantasy football. It's just enhanced it.
No, because you can still bet money on fantasy football as well. So
No, I get it, but
Yeah.
I mean, I just didn't. Weren't we talking about the conversation like last year with the gambling and stuff like this, which the focus on fantasy?
It would cut into fantasy football.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought so
think
too at
it's
first.
Yeah.
I think it's sort of like that new almost when the PlayStation and Xbox systems try to outcompete each other. You get the Xbox One and the PS5 and stuff like this. That everybody rushes to it that way, whether more game. But now it's sort of found its water,
Yeah.
and there's enough football.
And DMAC, that's it right there.
There's-
Like we
They figured it out that, I can do everything. You know what? If I got to do everything, I might have to start my fantasy a little bit earlier. Oh, well, we're going to get it all in because everybody seems to. That's the big thing. Why I sat here and just laughed or whatever, and I know that you're, laughing on the inside, is that these guys are all into it. Like they're into it. They're passionate about it. This ain't just like I got to do it. This is like I'm doing it.
No, I think, DMAC, it comes down to this, and this is something I've always held true to. We always have money for what we want.
That is facts.
Companies, schools, administrations, private citizens, people, married couples, families.
Medication.
If we want it, we will find money for it.
You're damn right.
Always. It's like exercise. I don't have time. No, yeah, you do. You don't want to do it.
And sometimes it just takes a little bit longer to figure out how to work it in, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is. We will always find time, i.e. money, for what we want to do. And people love the fantasy football. That's great. I just don't love it the way I used to. It's gone
Yeah.
too far.
It's
Yeah.
like, and I know we got to go to break, but my question is, Neil, is it because like some people I can see get more invested because your team is even better and you have players and stuff like that, but also too, I'm on your side where I'm sort of less invested in the fantasy because my team's better and I want to pay more attention to my team and take that time that I'd be scouting other teams or watching other games and watching my guys. That makes sense.
No, that's fair. And I think that there is maybe some of that here in this city because we've been dormant for so long, but now obviously we're good. Kiazi, Neil's new weekly segment, Cut the She.
Cut the sheet.
Cut the sheet.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Just a fan, but will Neil respond to the Easy diss track? Yes, I will, just a fan, as a matter of fact.
Word.
I liked Easy better the first time when he was Drake. because that's exactly what that shit was.
He dissed you. I didn't even see it.
Oh, yeah, he put out a, quote, diss track that sounded a lot like Drake.
Oh, man.
A lot like Drake. That's
Man.
cute. And he's like, he's stretching and twisting words and doing all that stuff, as opposed to Stick and I, who just have his words in print for all to see.
That's true.
So, that's what it is. Ryan, Neal is a good improv guy. I have my moments, Ryan. I've always thought I could do that. Like, do improv comedy.
I can see it.
I think that would be.
I could definitely see it.
I think it would be a lot of fun. Like going to Dispo, DMac. It's a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun, Neal. You know it. Visit Dispo Dispensary today for deals too good to miss. Be the team that curates an unbelievable atmosphere and shopping experience. Try the freshest inventory from Michigan's largest variety of products. Come through our stores or order on Dispo Dash today. Dispo Dispensary, DispoShops.com. Your local cannabis plug.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Ham for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Buying your first Feldman Chevrolet is much more than buying the car that will get you from point A to point B. It's a place for first memories, some big, some small. As she grows, you're not just buying her a Chevy, you're buying into a Feldman family. With more than 700,000 vehicles sold, from generation to generation, Feldman just keeps rolling.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Neal Rule here for woodwardsports.com/shop. The very best in Detroit sports wearables. Get that Stoke Not Scared t-shirt. Should be front and center. Wear it tonight for the schedule release. The biggest thing that's ever happened to any of us in our lives. Tonight, 8 o'clock, NFL schedule. Even though we already know who they're all playing.
Yeah, a lot of leaks.
Hey,
Baseball.
let's get me my laden paid Super Bowl bus shirt up there. Let's go.
There you go. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey. There's a Woodward Sports golf line as well. woodwardsports.com/shop. All right, we are off and running. Happy NFL schedule day to all those that celebrate.
Schedule Eve. Well, I mean, it is schedule day, but it'll be
Thank
late.
you, KG.
So.
I'll take it from here.
All
All right. The entire NFL schedule will be released tonight at 8 o'clock. Get ready for some epic release videos from teams more than ever. And I do like that. Now that I like. The little schedule release videos that everybody does, those are pretty dope. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
So I do look forward to those. But before we get into that, and I was going to get into it in the second hour, but I can't. What happened last night at Comerica Park? Unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Unacceptable. Shut out in a 10-inning game that was 2 hours long. People went to a night game, left when the sun was still out, and it was a 10-inning game. Shut out by the Marlins. Their first shutout this year.
Yep.
DMac, look, I know that we get granular and you want, hey, here's your Javi watch. They lost to the Marlins. They got shut out in 10 innings. That's your Javi watch.
Yeah.
I know it was a great tag he made when the guy was stealing in the 10th inning. I know it was a great tag. $25 million a year for a guy to tag people out. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Marlins win.
The thumbs
So,
up, though.
Yep. So anyway, DMac, I know we get granular, and I know we get into numbers, and I know the bottom line yesterday, that is unacceptable, DMac. Period. End of statement. Your thoughts.
Well, no, it is. It just goes to show you the ineptitude of this team. You know, and more smoke and mirrors at the beginning of the season and stuff like that. But it's, you know, the Miami Marlins and you're at home. You can't generate a run. You know, we've seen this. You know, there's some acceptability on the road and what happened in New York and different things like that. But really,
Yeah.
that you know, it's embarrassing. And you know what I mean? So the consistency is you look at the positive of, you know, giving up one run, the pitching has been consistent, right? For the most part. The starting pitching has been good and stuff, but you can't provide. Who pitched yesterday?
Reese
Reese
Olson.
Olson.
And
What's this guy got to do to get away?
Like, do you understand this? Like, go back and see how well Reese Olson's pitched to not even like sniff a win. They can't. It's like they can't hit.
His stats are up there, right there on the screen.
He might win Cy Young without
Look
any
at
wins.
209. He's got a 209
A sub one
ERA.
win. A sub one win.
Yes.
A sub.
No
like,
wins though. None.
8 innings of shutout baseball yesterday.
Against the Marlins. They couldn't get a run in
One
10
run.
innings.
Yes.
They gave you a runner at second.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just that one. And look, I'm not saying you can't lose to the Marlins because on average, you win the best teams in baseball.
Yeah, it happens.
Win less than 2 out of 3 games, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the best teams in baseball. So I'm not saying it's unforgivable to lose to the Marlins. It's unforgivable to lose like that to the Marlins. Can't have it.
Can't.
And that one was a blow to me, Kenny.
I understand.
That one was a blow.
I understand.
I gotta give Mike G his props. This Tiger team hates Olson. You know what? It's like your team hates you.
Yeah, like
That's how he's got to feel. But here's the thing, right? And this goes to the pitching, the new pitching coach, and it goes to AJ Hinch or whatever.
Yeah.
These pitchers, starting pitchers, when they're together, have to be frustrated as hell. But yet, when they step on the mound, it hasn't shown.
Yeah.
Right? It's because he keeps going out and doing it. So they're showing their professionalism. But guys, enough's enough. You're sitting in that locker room. You're going, come on.
And DMac,
They've how many wins with the starts that they've gotten? If they would have, they'd have 5 more wins easily with a couple guys putting the bat on the ball.
And it's
So
crazy.
I mean, it's more glaring, and this is where the glaringness of the Torkelson, of the Green, you know, of the Kerry Carpenter, right, of different guys. I mean, I'm not going to step on Ibanez or Perez or any of the younger guys that have come in because they've actually done stuff. So
Yeah.
it's just it really, Neal, it really amplifies and magnifies the ineptitude when that happens yesterday like that. Right, because you got to scratch and claw a win. Because like right now, you're like, how can I win a division when I can't even do this? So
Yeah,
it's like I
seriously.
think reality just set in more.
And DMac, look, here's what I've been fighting against too, and this really pisses me off. And look, Jan's a real shout out Jan, day oneer, she's a real one. But like the Alex Lang thing, their offense is so bad.
Yeah.
That people are now down on like the 5th best bullpen in the majors. And they're like, oh, I didn't want you to bring in Alex Lane. It doesn't matter who they brought in.
Exactly. Your starter gave you 8 innings.
They didn't score a run in 10 innings.
Yeah.
It literally did not matter who you brought into that baseball game. Doesn't matter. That pitching staff gave up 1 run in 10 innings on a guy that was placed on second.
Mm-hmm.
And I take issue with that. I do for real. Like, they literally can't be better. They can't be better. And KG, I was excited. I was on board. And shit like last night, you can't win a division. You can't win a division this way. You can't.
Yeah, we said it all along. This shit is not sustainable, like clearly. But I don't know. The offense, we've seen moments of brilliance from them, but more times than not, we are just getting.
Well, you're going to get
nothing.
that, DMac. What do I always say about you guys? Even the greatest Red Wings teams of all time, you play 81 games, right? You're going to You're going to lose 8, no matter what. You're going to get cooked in 6 of them. It just happens.
You're gonna have that, but you can't lose. Like that's not one of those.
That's
games.
not one you can lose.
No, it's not one of those games when you and we've done it. We did it to Flaherty earlier in the season.
Mm-hmm.
We've done it to where these pitching performances. You got to dig in and find a way as a hitter or as a goal scorer or whatever. If you're getting that performance from your goaltender, you have to find a way to win, right? I mean, that's what we're seeing in the playoffs. I'll tell you here. This just brought it up. Because this will tell you everything, Neal, and I think you're more right on to the fan base. I'm over at Speedway across the road before we get here, and I'm walking and I hold the door open. The guy got a gentleman, older gentleman, probably in his 60s. He's got a Tigers golf shirt on. He's got a Tigers hat on and stuff like this. And he's walking and I go, hey, he's like, hey, DMac. I go, hey, what's up? Going to the Tigers game or whatever? And he goes, no, screw them. They suck, man. What a disappointment. I'm going golfing.
Draped out.
But he's all draped. No, but that's what I'm saying. You know what
hilarious.
I mean? Like, which is probably a mirror to where the frustration level where we're at. Yes, we're better. Yes, it's not watching it 6-7 years ago where it was absolutely dismal. But you know what? What they're showing me more is their Red Wings 2 years ago. Right? They're getting players and this, but they're not that team that we thought that they could be. There's no chance of them winning the Central.
I mean, at
doing
this point,
things like this, right? With the way, even with the we're not as good as Cleveland. We're not as good as Minnesota because would they have lost that game? Do they do this to their pitching staff every few times a year, like every other team, like you said, does, but not like at this pace? And this is just because this amplified everything else that you shoved in the back of your mind when this happened earlier.
And that's the disappointing part of it, because when you look around this division, we don't have a Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
We don't have a Bobby Witt Jr.
Don't.
Like through as good as Riley Green is, and certainly he's good, and he's the best player on this team. He is the All-Star team. He ain't them.
He ain't.
At least not yet.
And Torque ain't looking like that either.
And so this is my point with all this. Here's what I'm driving at. Number one, I hate seeing the bullpen slanders. They can't do anymore.
Yeah.
They legit can't do anymore. And the A.J. Hinch slander in here. Somebody's a cigar guy 911. A.J. Hinch needs to go. Hold on for a minute here. Even my guy Rack. I'll put some of the blame yesterday on Hinch. Why not bunting in the 10th after we only had 4 hits all game? You can't bunt Spencer Torkelson.
Come on.
Rack, you're a baseball guy.
Come on, Rack. Back to sleep. Your new job. Tell your whatever, your cube mate, somebody slap you in the head right now.
Come on, man. You're not bunting Torkelson.
Come on, you're not bunting Torkelson.
Not supposed to anyway.
Especially when he's back-to-back home runs, when everybody's sitting there going, oh, here's Torque going to hit the walk-off.
Yeah.
And after that, KG's Messiah, Gio Urshela's up. You're not bunting the Messiah.
Listen.
The answer at third base.
Listen.
You got a question?
Why you
KG
can't-
says Urshela's the answer.
Until he shows us otherwise, he's been contributing. Let's talk about players that aren't contributing.
I want
He just
the
got back
answer.
from injury. He just got back from the deal.
KG, you know how you get back at Neal? Dude, just say, what's he making, Neal? what's he making? And he's not
Right.
For a successful team, it's not making the money, but it is a pretty good deal at third base for the production.
Sure.
And Andy Ibanez, left-handy killer. So I stand on the third base.
Who's playing third today? Who's playing third?
I have no
You
idea.
don't even know.
McKinstry.
That's my point. If you don't know, then they're not good enough.
But he's good money.
Is that fair? Justin, is that a fair statement?
There
If
you
you
go.
don't know who's playing, all right, here's the
It's
lineup.
Urshela.
I'll take Gio, man.
Urshela's at third.
Urshela's
least
playing
Gio's a
third,
pro,
batting
so.
fifth.
It's the
Andy Ibanez, your third base answer's playing second today.
You know what? You look at this right now.
Carson
and I'll tell
Kelly
you the
behind the
problem,
dish.
The glaring
Yeah,
problem, right? The glaring problem. Here's your issue. What's Torkelson hitting sixth?
Yep.
Wow.
Right in front of Javi Baez.
Wow. If that doesn't dude, I'm sorry, but
Sign of the times.
Where's the button? The red
I
light's
got you.
on. That's it. If he's struggling that much, and I hope it's more mental than anything, but you know what?
Yeah.
There's why. There's your glaring reason.
Who's all right?
Whoa.
Pound
Come
for
on.
pound, you would say Riley Green, the
Yes.
best hitter.
Yes, absolutely.
If you had to have somebody to get on base right now, who in this lineup would you bet on?
Banyas.
Yeah.
Mark Canha.
Winsell Perez, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha all day.
Yeah.
How did they get Mark Canha?
They signed him.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know Saturday when I was there, the guy that hit the grand slam was Mark Canha.
it was.
See what happens
Is that
when
free
you
agent
go and
signing?
sign a guy?
That's true.
Wild.
proven veteran who's done it before.
Yeah, who has a track record that you know what you're getting.
Oh,
Wild. I never thought that they'd never do it.
Who's playing third today again?
Urshela.
Yeah. Gio.
Who's going to play tomorrow?
Have no
I don't
clue.
know.
We'll see.
Who's going to play Friday?
We'll see.
It's the
Who's
whole,
going to play Saturday?
We'll see.
If you got two, you got none.
He said if you got 4, you definitely don't got it.
Exactly.
You got -2.
That's my point. Just a fan. El Mago, is he the MVP of tagging?
He may be.
He may be, everybody.
Rotor said we traded for Canada.
Yes. Lorena Rios. Neal, I didn't know Pete would be doing Big D Energy today. You must not be very good.
Jeez.
Damn.
I know.
Everybody knows, Pete.
Is that an insult to me or an insult to E&E?
No, it's
It's an insult to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
okay.
show.
Well, that's not
This
fair.
show. Sandy, I love Ibanez. I do too, as long as the lefty's pitching.
He's contributed more times than that. You keep coming at third. You need to be looking at second, shortstop, all these other positions. That's where you need to be looking.
Shortstop's crossed off the list.
What about first? You're looking everywhere.
And look, let's boil it all down. I guess where I'm getting at here, and I know we're late for the break, is don't let this offense twist you against A.J. Hinch or twist you against the bullpen or twist. Look, hey, Casey Mize, you're going today? Better go 7.
Good
one
luck.
run. Give up 1. I can't help you.
Shit. Olsen went 8 and still couldn't get it done. So,
And it's a must win. Today is a must win.
I would say so.
They're going to Arizona after this, right?
Yes.
And all they're doing is losing more ground.
What did Arizona do last year?
They made it to the World Series.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
That bum team?
Yeah.
Just telling you, man.
Probably going to get swept.
That'll be the one they win 2. They'll lose today, then take 2 or 3 against Arizona.
Of course.
Over under 7.5 runs scored over the whole weekend.
In Arizona? Is it a 4-game set or a 3?
3.
3? Okay, so tomorrow's travel day. 7.5. 2. I have to take over. I have to.
Do you?
I think it'll lose, but I would have to take the over, I would think. Hey, if you want to take the over here on the morning show, go ahead and do it. It's Wake Up Woodward, everybody, 8 to 10 a.m. right here on Woodward Sports. Kool-Aid, Flannel Sam, Broder, JB Smooth, of course, as well. And our very own KG, that's his main gig. He gets more reps here on the afternoon show as well. Wake Up Woodward, 8 to 10 a.m. right here. Woodward Sports Network, Detroit and Michigan's ¡1 sports network. Facts.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports. I love Woodward Sports. Love wearing clothes. Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Hey, boy.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best
Gotta do a
season
good
in
job.
Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Buddy. Well, everybody, when it comes to your pet, don't settle for less. Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. 13 Metro Detroit locations, over 60 brands of food, lowest prices, and curbside and home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best at www.premierpetsupply.com. Look at me doing a Maz read. Now back to Big D Energy.
All right. Thanks very much, Pete Spivak. You bet. I could feel that you were under pressure.
Yeah, the Maz
because
read. Yep.
you know the eyes of the afternoon show are on you.
They're all watching.
One mistake, and you're down here for another week.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
Yeah, that'd be some pressure. That's pressure on you. You want to get back to the tall buildings? Hey, DMac, tell you want to get out of Medicine Hat? You better perform.
Let's
Medicine
go.
Hat, yes.
Stop the puck, buddy. Just like Ozzy, right out of Medicine Hat.
All
Love
right.
it.
Back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule, that guy, Darren McCarty, KG, intern Justin, special celebrity on the ones and twos, Pete Spivak, everybody. So happy to have you all with us. Some of the details are emerging about the Jared Goff contract, which kind of gives me a bit of a roadmap to how this went. And, again, as we know, so here's the Albert Breer breakdown. $73 million signing bonus, which you knew that number was going to be good, which DMac, remind me, there's something I do want to discuss about his signing bonus that we're going to get to in a minute. $125 million over the first 2 years, $165 million over the first 3 years, and then there's a $57 million option in 2028, which is an option year. So there's that out there as well. We do not know the details as to the structure of the signing bonus. Is there a void year on the end of it? I don't know that information. Mm-hmm. So I will wait and until I can give I can get the full understanding of what the package is. I just can't tell you because we don't know. So how can I speak on something I don't know? Now, there are little clues in those numbers. So, DMac, I guess the first clue to me is this. They are on the hook for the first 3 years at 165. I forget, what was the guaranteed number? 170?
165, yep.
So they're on the hook for a minimum of that 170 over the life of the deal. As the deal plays out, the first three, I don't even know, does that kick in after this next year? My assumption would be that would be the case.
You would think, yeah.
So I don't know. So we have to wait and see. But the moral of the story is this, DMac. Here's how the conversation went, and this is just according to me and what I think. The conversation went, Goff wants 5. The Lions wanted to do 4. Goff said, I'll talk with you about that. Give me a little extra honey, and I'll go shorter. Probably seemed like a pretty basic negotiation to me. You think I'm out of line on that?
I think you're dead on.
So, you got to give a little to get a little.
And even the fact it's a team option 4th year, right? Which gives that flexibility and how it plays out.
Which really tells you why because we said right around 50.
Yeah.
I said if it starts with a 4, everyone will celebrate. If it's at 50, cool. It was a little north of what I thought, but now I know why.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. Little north because you had to put a little cheese to take the last year off. But Councilman Pelosi have tweeted, I saw it through my thing, and I appreciate it, right? Let's wait a month. He's going to be below that. The average is going to be 60.
Right.
There are other guys. So in about a month or even wait till the season starts when you look at where your quarterback, you're going to be happy because it's a win-win. It's a deal, right, Neil? I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. He's happy. The team's happy. This is their guy moving forward. This is the way it's supposed to be. Right.
DNCNT, no, there are no void years. It would have come out as a 5, 6, or 7 year deal, not 4. Right, but they still have the ability to restructure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's out there as well. And no one's talked about that.
Yeah, am I reading this wrong, or the fact that you have a team option that automatically puts it in the teams renegotiating when they have the option, as opposed to the player's option? That would be the player has to go to the team and say, I want to renegotiate.
Yeah, so I mean that is out there as well.
But to me, Neil, does everything not scream to you that they work together and this is the best for the team moving forward when it comes to this? To me, what do I always ask you? Does this contract, no matter who it's given to, hinder their progress moving forward to get where they want to be? And this absolutely doesn't. This just puts them in with the Joneses, doesn't it?
Right.
And even actually probably more of a deal.
Yeah.
Like I said yesterday, you want to be Cleveland? You want to be, whoever else. I like our spot with our guy at our money. He's happy. We're happy. I mean, this is one at the end of the day where everybody's hugging and smiling. You've earned the money. Thanks for doing it. I know you're going to lead my ship. Like, this is a win-win. I mean, and we just explained, right? You just explained where the extra cheese went. Why is it more? It is more
because it's less.
The contract is less term. Okay,
Pretty basic, right? I know that's not the
We play in
flash
week
that everybody
3.
wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, DMac. Calm down,
Tomorrow,
baby.
that's tomorrow.
We got you. Okay, so let's cross these bridges. I'm salty. Fun fact. I'll read this in the tone in which you sent it. Hey, fun fact. Only one quarterback in history has ever won a championship making 20% of his team's cap hit. Hint, it ain't Goff. Well, fun fact, I'm salty. In 2 years, he won't be 20% of the Lions' cap.
Exactly.
Well,
Fun fact.
Well, fun fact, that's the rest of the league, too. If there's only one,
No,
fun
seriously.
fact, everybody else.
Everybody
And hey,
else.
fun fact, I'm salty. Only one quarterback in NFL history has thrown for 30,000 yards and not had 100 interceptions in their career. Fun fact, it's Jared Goff. Any other fun facts for me? I'm salty.
That'd be a great segment. Fun Fact Friday.
Yeah. So, like, what, again, I can do this all off season long, everybody.
Yeah.
One by one, I can do this all off season long. Tell me you don't understand how things work without telling me you don't understand how things work. We're going to get into this in a little bit. Netflix has 2 exclusive Christmas Day games coming up.
Yep.
Exclusive NFL Christmas Day games. So, fun fact, he's not going to make 20% of the team's cap.
Yep.
Very shortly. Come on, man. If you're gonna drop lines in there, at least be intelligent and versed about it. Don't be easy, or don't come off like Drake.
See, I have a question.
Drake or
Yes.
Easy?
Yes.
Were you
Intern
referring
Justin.
to Drake or Easy?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So people always say that they believe in Brad Holmes, and what this contract does is you have to believe in his ability to draft. What I would like to know is if the audience doesn't if the audience doesn't trust Brad Holmes, then just say so by saying that this is a bad deal. If you trust Brad Holmes, then there should be no problem with this deal. And if with my knowledge of the fan base, everyone loves Brad Holmes.
Hold on,
does.
Justin. Can you repeat that? And I hope Easy's listening. Can you repeat that?
If you trust Brad Holmes and you trust his ability to draft, then you should trust the fact that he got this deal done thinking about the future and that he's going to execute his plan, which his plan involves Jared Goff, which he's built this team around.
You can't have it both ways. You're either in or you're out.
Remember, Brad Holmes didn't bring his coach. He brought his quarterback.
That's another good point.
Thank you. Every now and then.
Yeah, man.
So there you go, everybody. AJ, okay, let's handle this one. AJ the Great. Goff had no leverage. I would have rather tagged him. AJ the Great, you missed the show yesterday then, did you not? Penei Sewell, Amon-Ra St. Brown just bet their careers on Jared Goff. You think like they just said, hey, let me sign this deal. Let me bet my career. Let me know how the quarterback situation works out. I'll see you later. AJ, come on, man.
To say Goff had no leverage is insane.
Hendon Hooker, woo!
Right. Where were the Lions going to go?
DMac, one more time. I thought we were done with it yesterday. But please, again, you were in a locker room that was in a similar situation to what the Lions are right now. You are betting your earning power on the guys beside you. Do you think you? Now look, you're not the best. You're not the best person to talk about this.
Let's pretend I am.
But let's pretend you are. But I think you are in this respect.
Right.
Okay, here's why, DMac. If you were up as a free agent and there were talk about Sergei Fedorov and Steve Yzerman, and we don't know if we're going to keep them or not, do you think you're just going to say, okay, I'll sign. Let me know when you get that figured out?
Hopefully they do it.
Even you, DMac.
Yeah, no, when you're going to make a decision, I don't care what money it is or whatever like that, to go where you have some sort of leverage or you're some sort of the plan, you are talked to about what the future is or different guys and stuff like this, whether the free agencies or resigning, or you talk to your guys, you know, more so, and you understand. Now it was a little different, you know, when we were building our team, but there was some forks in the road and decisions to be made. You look at Marty Lapointe, you know, after 98 being a free agent and going to Boston and stuff, but you do like different things about building the team. You know, when we built the Hall of Fame team, we're bringing in Hall and Robitaille and Hasek and stuff like that. we were privy to some of that information too. Hey, do you think it would fit? Would this work here? Whatever. Excited. Not that you have any say in it, but there are conversations.
And you use that to base your decision.
Yeah, because, like I'll use my decision. Here's a great example for this, right? Lockout came, I get bought out. I'm a free agent, right? I can go anywhere. Colorado's the first team that calls me. Was never going there, right? It just was never happening. But Calgary was the second one. And because I love Daryl Sutter, and I looked at the team, Jerome McGinley, Robin Regier, Rhett Warner, Mika Kiprusoff, they just beat us out or whatever like this. Tony Amonte was there, going there too, which Daryl Sutter had said. The guys that were there, that's why I went there, to play with those guys, to try to bring some culture there. Unfortunately, we lost in the first round to the eventual winners, but that's what brought me there, specifically the coach and players. So whether it's in your own organization to stay or guys making those decisions to leave, and you look at that, these are questions that you ask the DJ Readers, right, and the Carlton Davis, the guys that free agents were signed. There's a destination. This is more of a destination piece, but all this comes into fruition of who you're going to play with. It ain't about, you're going to get paid, right? And here's the thing, when we're talking about Jared Goff, don't forget, he's already a millionaire. He's already made that big contract.
He already once got the highest contract for quarterbacks
He's already
ever.
been there, right?
Yeah.
So when you're talking about like what goes in, everything that you all have, the only thing that I need to know about in that culture is the fact of hearing Jared Goff say, hey, take care of get these guys set. Amon-Ra, Brown, Sewell,
and we'll figure it out.
Mine will work it out. And then yesterday I read that tweet from Taylor Decker that said, thanks,
That's the most important tweet that I've been read throughout, and nobody's talked about it. Nobody's talked about it, DMac.
Just me.
Just you.
Well, that's because it's culture. And that tells me everything. And I'll paraphrase for everybody who missed it, but it starts in capitals, Jared Goff, Jared Goff. One of the things is that Decker said is, I think he's going to say open whatnot and turn into a Midwesterner, but he deserves all this for what he's done for the boys. Quote, unquote. What he's done for the boys.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't think, like, that's all
that's
that
it.
we don't get to see to whatever, that you just sit back and go, to Jesus' thing about Brad Holmes' plan and trusting, this is all a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is all a part of it. So all we have to worry about is, Neal, I ask you, because you're the money guy, does any of these signings or money, are they out of character? Do they hamper us like anything else? And you say, absolutely not. This is business as usual. You're actually with the Joneses. The Joneses at the top of the league. Right? This is what Super Bowl teams do. Late paid Super Bowl or bust. Let's go, baby.
Right.
Big D energy.
All right,
come on.
So AJ, the moral of the story is, do you think Amon-Ra St. Brown, the man who, and look, Amon-Ra St. Brown's great, but guess who got him the ball?
Right.
Who do you think Amon-Ra St. Brown trusts with his life on the field? Who do you think he trusts?
Yep.
You think Amon-Ra St. Brown just signed that deal and said, hey, let me know how the golf thing works out. I'll see you later. Come on, bro.
No
that's my point. All right, we're late for the break.
All
Tell them about Lady Jane's.
Awesome is when a guy can be a guy, get an amazing haircut. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. Stop in, sit back, relax, and let one of the Lady Jane's talented stylists make you look and feel great. Just like Pete Spivak. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's is wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. And our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neal Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Guardian Alarm offer you customized solutions from real experts, professional technicians who take the time of security and automated solutions specific to your needs. But I need you to call Guardian Alarm today. The number, 1-800.
Stay out.
24/7 professional monitoring. Call anytime, day or night. Know that a Guardian team member will stay on the phone as long as it's needed. But I need you to call the number, 1-800.
Stay out.
Technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that have been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. Business, pleasure. Guardian doesn't care. They just want you to call the number, 1-800.
Stay out.
Stay out of, like, you already have. Please, get in the run column, Tigers, tonight. Let's go.
Stay out of being shut out, for Christ's sake.
Hey, stay off the mound, Reese Olsen, until they give you a win.
There you go.
He should hold
Whatever
out.
it is,
Yeah.
Guardian Alarm, your local security experts, tell them Big D Energy we sent you.
All right, keeping it pushing here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Rule, Darren McCarty, KG in the house. Don't forget, too, it's a Top 5 Wednesday. Justin the intern in the house.
Pete, do you know why we do top 5?
Why?
Because freaking half as long as the top 10 and less is boring.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense.
Pete Spivak in the house.
What's up, boys and girls?
Let Pete
All
cook.
of you in the house. So yeah, let's get to it. We're talking about Goff's contract. Oh, by the way, I think we can close the poll. Should tomorrow's schedule be all about the NFL schedule? 67% of you say yes.
Yeah.
So all right,
We ride.
We ride all NFL schedule tomorrow. In the second hour, should we go game by game? Not for the Lions, for the whole NFL.
Hey, we can attempt it.
All right.
I think you should.
Drew K, playoff hockey, please. Hey, the Oilers won.
Wow.
And the Panthers lost.
Update.
Moving on to the NFL.
Right.
Sorry, Drew.
Big game tonight. Rangers.
Yeah.
Carolina.
Dallas gonna close it out tonight. You'll see my Stars jersey tomorrow. Don't worry.
He been saying it.
I know they're
He been saying it.
they're coming hot.
Pause.
It's been great.
Dallas, they better.
Oh, because they have such a problem winning in Colorado,
better.
right?
They better. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, they went into their house and they shit bumped them. So
Okay.
Yeah, I used to remember when that was fun. Going to Colorado, serving them lunch. Good day.
China virus. Jared Goff is no better than Kirk Cousins.
Hell of a
Reminder, the only quarterback in NFL history with 30,000 plus yards to have fewer than 100 interceptions. Oh, that's Jared Goff.
Right. What championship games has Kirk Cousins been in?
has Kirk Cousins even won a playoff game?
One, I think.
One, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I know
he's
he. I know he.
lucky.
I know he lost to Daniel Jones in his house.
Yes, sir.
Tough luck.
Danny
So
Dimes.
there's that as well. Walter Briggs, Dallas going to let Dak go and get Sanders in next year's draft. Primetime has a plan. Walter, they have to sign Rain. They don't have a choice. What's
Yep.
okay?
Trey Lance.
Micah Parsons rookie contract. Here you go, Shedeur Sanders. Take us to the promised land. Like I know it's cute to say. Like all the shit that people say in here. I know it's cute to say. It is. Talk through it. Like it's cool to say they're going to get Shedeur Sanders in the draft.
No.
Okay. Don't sign Rain Dakota and then give the keys to Shedeur Sanders and say, all right, go score points for Micah Parsons' defense and go win him a Super Bowl.
When I hear stuff like that, I just think that, oh, okay, so that's what you're doing in your Madden game. I mean,
Right.
'cause it's not really real life.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Trey Lance's team.
How do you guarantee that they'd get the quarterback they wanted?
right.
Right? And
They're not even gonna be bad enough to pick Sanders.
Which is the crazy part. They're going to succeed in the regular season and flop like they always do.
John effing Lord. Fun fact: the Andre Giant still holds the record for most beers drank in a day. Phil, fun fact: Goff is a Lions quarterback now and in the future.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's do that then. Everyone that jumps in here and says that, then you don't believe. So you don't know. You don't need to go to shop.woodwardsports.com and get a Stoke Not Scared T-shirt.
Right.
You want us to come out with a Scared Not Stoke shirt?
Paid, baby.
Yeah.
Or a Brad Holmes got shirt. They don't deserve it.
So
Plan is laid, and the men are paid.
And you know who doesn't care if they believe in Jared Goff? Amon-Ra St. Brown doesn't care if the fans believe in Jared Goff because you guys are still the ones that are chanting Jared Goff at the draft. He's the one who believes in him.
he's the one that pinned his career to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I want everyone to understand the gravity of that situation.
But he has no leverage.
That Penei Sewell and Amon-Ra St. Brown
That
pinned
was
their
told, Kenny.
career.
Right
I
there.
was told.
I was told.
There you go,
You're
Neal.
rubbing off
Yeah.
on Kenny.
They just spent $500 million. Penei Sewell and Amon-Ra St. Brown have pinned their careers to Jared Goff. So if you don't believe in Jared Goff, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
The guys that just hitch their wagons for their career do. Make no mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's this Lions team right now. You may not believe in Jared Goff. Sewell does. St. Brown does.
Brad does.
What's left to say?
Dan does.
Look at this track record.
What's left to say? And yeah, Jared Goff has made money before. His passer rating throughout his career is good, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good quarterback.
More playoff wins than all y'all premier names.
From yesterday, what has all these guys that you bow down and pray to done? The Lamar Jacksons, the Josh Allens, the Joe Burrows. Mahomes is an alien.
Right.
He's excluded from this conversation. But everyone that you love and that deep down you wish you had so bad.
Yep.
You wish Josh Allen was here. You wish Lamar Jackson was here.
Justin
You
Herbert.
wish Joe Burrow was here. You wish Justin Herbert was here. What have they done that Goff hasn't? I'll wait. Thanks for playing. I'm going to the golf course. I'll see you later.
I'll reference a text from my boy that I got yesterday about the golf contract. He said that he wants a mobile quarterback if he's paying that much money. That's his
For
reason.
what?
Right.
For what? What's Lamar done that Jared Goff hasn't?
He's mobile as hell.
Less.
And I'm a
Wow,
Lamar
2
fan.
MVPs. I don't give a shit. He has not won the playoffs.
What's Josh Allen done that Jared Goff hasn't?
Choke and
Nothing.
turnovers in the playoffs.
I'm tired of this shit, man. What do you got to do now?
At the end, well, no. At the end of the day, it's not about individual awards and stuff like this. It's about championships and stuff like that. Then they're all on the same page. The only unicorn is Mahomes, to the fact that everybody else is fighting for it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like my first thinking, Neal, is like, how are you gonna feel? Like, we'll feel better when you see Dak, when you see Tua. You know, when Tua's contract comes out and he's making like $60 million a year or $58 million a year, are you gonna sit back and would you want that? I wouldn't want that because yes, I agree he's a good quarterback, but it's the health issue, right? So with Jared Goff being the durability, the fact that he's under center, the fact that he does,
And he's known.
and
You
he's
know
known,
what you're
like,
getting.
does he not? Does nobody get? I get it. I thought Sam Flano was the only one that didn't give credit for what you've done in the past, right? Because of being there and stuff like this. But Jared Goff has done this. It's not to speculate.
What you've done in the past is part of your value.
I don't want the glory in the regular season. I want to win a Super Bowl. I want the championships, and that's who Jared Goff is for this organization.
Mike G, fun fact: asparagus makes your pee smell funny. It does, and it's weird, and it's like 15 minutes.
It is. It lasts
It's wild, and that piss is yellow as hell too,
yes,
man.
it is.
Hey, Neal, you know what it is, too? And Dante151 in the super chat brings up, this fun fact he says, is that do we forget Detroit Lions were in hell with Fat Patricia and Dipstick Bob Quinn. Now Lions are Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah.
Stop it
it
now.
now.
Right? Like, look at where we're at and look at where we've been. Because usually, right, we're sitting in this mess with this contract on a team that we're still looking to win a playoff game. That's not the case. This is a guy that's going to take you to that promised land.
Cry me a damn river, Detroit, if you're going to be upset about this. Because you're not going to be upset when we're in the playoffs again, when we possibly win the NFC North again, when we're making our run for the Super Bowl, we're winning more playoff games, and it becomes the norm for this city to be back on the map and winning again. So, stop complaining. There's no reason for it. There's no room for it.
Believe-
Especially are we in May? In May.
Yeah.
And you know what? Right? The Detroit Lions, Ben Johnson, the offense knows that Jared Goff isn't the mobile guy. So what do? They protect him.
They built
by
a team.
re-signing their gold jacket. And
Yes.
did you see this Manu kid from British Columbia?
Giovanni Manu.
That bringing this hoss in with the attitude that he's got and the story that he's got.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, so who gives a shit if he's not mobile
Right.
when you can protect him?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. That's what we have to do. The one thing I liked about Goff last year, Neal, and we said it a bunch of times, is where the play would break down and instead need, ditch it in the dirt or throw it away. That leadership of not throwing, we see so many times, the young quarterback, trying to make the bad play. No, he'd be like, play's not there, let's regroup. That's the leadership and stuff like this, to being not mobile. I mean, if you're going to, I couldn't skate and I figured out a way to do it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like so around them, like everything else, it's the support system.
Yep.
And everybody's going to support. So if the mobility is an issue, well, let's protect them better.
All right.
When did the narrative change that quarterbacks need to be mobile? Because there has never been, in the last couple of years, all these mobile specialists. Yeah, Mahomes is a little mobile. He makes runs when he needs to make runs, but that's still, I don't testify that as a mobile quarterback as they reference Lamar as being, or even Josh Allen. But when do they win? Like when push comes to shove, when the chips are on the table, when have they got it done?
They haven't.
Never. And like people will be like, well, it's the offensive line. I watched Patrick Mahomes in that Super Bowl against the Buccaneers when he lost both tackles the week before. How'd that work out for him?
He couldn't even do it.
Running for his life.
What he threw for 190 yards or something like it was. I felt bad for him by the end of that game. Like everyone's a part of the system in the NFL. That's just the way that it works.
Mm-hmm.
There's 11 dudes out there. There has to be a system.
Right. And newsflash, if your quarterback isn't mobile, you build a team around him to suit his needs, like the Lions have done.
No. So, again, we're way late for the break. Somebody asked in the chat, Nicholas Duncan, $73 million this year. I want to talk about how that's going to work. And this is something that I begged the Lions to do for a long time. And now they're doing it. So I'll address that. Now we know the signing bonus. That I can work with here. That I can give you a little bit of a breakdown on it. So we will do that. Tell them about Swiss Insurance, DMac.
Yeah, now more than ever, it is critical to have your insurance reviewed, and Swiss Insurance is there for the job. They'll make sure your carrier is not slipping in extra fees. How do you do this? You call my buddy Mark at Swiss Insurance today, 313-530-1698, or go to SwissINS.com.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neal Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola, really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Ham for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
New rule here for Planet Fitness, and you guys know the reasons, you guys know the prices, all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you about the gym itself, Planet Fitness. I've been a member for 3 years. I'll never be a member at another gym. I was just there a couple hours ago getting my work in. Shout out Dominic and everybody on the West Maple Road location. Those are my people in there. They're goated, and Planet Fitness is goated. Again, guys, I don't know what else to say to you. I will never be a member at another gym. And oh, by the way, drove past a gym in that same neighborhood that just closed, by the way. I'm just saying, because people are smart. You're not going to pay $100 a month for a gym membership, guys. And if you are, then good for you.
Yeah.
But not smart for you. Planet Fitness is everything you need. Over 50 locations in the Metro Detroit area. Pull in the parking lot of one. You can join right there. Over 2,500 of them worldwide. Go to planetfitness.com. You can join there. It's Planet Fitness, Darren McCarty.
Where your fitness is essential.
All right, keeping it pushing. Hour number 2 of the show, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. A buddy of mine just texted, a little memory thing on social media that'll pop up.
Yeah.
When we were working together at Oakland, we did the Careless Whisper 10-hour challenge in the office. So on YouTube, there's a video. It just plays the saxophone part of Careless Whisper for 10 hours. So we turned it on in the office. Somebody called HR about an hour in. Damn. I swear to God, somebody called HR.
Haters.
And we got a call, and they're like, hey, somebody's complaining that you guys are been playing Careless Whisper song for over an hour.
Wrap that shit up.
So,
What a hater.
People be hating.
The
streets are hating sometimes, KG.
That's some bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. So, he sent me a text, and it made me laugh, so I figured I'd bring up
Always trying
story.
to keep the white man down.
I think it's been proven throughout history, KG. Yeah. That's the way it's always been.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've always had to overcome, KG.
Yep. It's American history in a nutshell.
the history books are littered with obstacles that have been in our way. Finally, somebody understands our plight, KG.
Hey, I got y'all. I'm an ally. I got you.
Thank you, KG. You know what? Thank you, man. Thank you for understanding.
I got you, man.
I appreciate that, man. But yeah. All right. Somebody brought it up in the chat here. And DMac, we've talked about this in the past. Nicholas Duncan said, so $73 million this year. It has been reported that is the signing bonus. Mm-hmm. So Nicholas Duncan, yes, he will get a check for $73 million at signing.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know the structure of the deal of if this year coming up is in place and then it's 4 years after that. I don't know that yet. I have not been told that yet. I don't know if this year's deal is ripped up, how that works. So the aesthetics on it work like this. So you take $73 million, you divide it by 4.
Yeah.
$18.25 million. That will go on their cap each year, the cost of his signing bonus. However, Jared Goff gets a check for $73 million whenever the deal is signed, or if it has been signed, I don't know. He gets a check, waiting on that direct deposit to hit.
Yes, sir.
$73 million, minus his taxes or whatever. That clears, and then that's Jared Goff's. But DMac, remember, this was a great episode because I remember you saying this has finally been broken down in a fashion that I can understand it.
Yeah.
And the term cash over cap. So I've been begging the Lions because that's what the Rams did with Matt Stafford when they gave him an $80 million signing bonus.
To break this down, right? Like, this is getting into the weeds of how teams are able to. If anybody questions, like I always did, is how does this team able to make these trades or sign these players or maneuver their cap to stay into it? And you explained to me that there's two different. This is like the invisible rules that great general managers and owners and whatever have. They have, I can see this is the way to do it in setting up the contract. That's why I always ask, okay, so what does it mean? Because you see numbers and it doesn't mean what you think it means. And especially in a league there's no guaranteed contracts. That's the biggest thing. Yes, there's guarantees, but you have to know how that guarantee works. So cash over cap. So what you're telling me is we're now swimming also in these waters. That the top teams, the Rams that has won the Super Bowl, the 49ers that are trying to get there. I'm sure Kansas City's done this as much as they could have until they couldn't anymore. So
Right.
Right.
So again, just for math's sake, to make it work easy, say you sign $100 million deal, right? And $50 million of it is in a signing bonus.
Yep.
You signed it. It's a 4-year deal for $100 million. That's $25 million a year on surface, right?
Yep.
But say it's a $50 million signing bonus. So you sign that deal, you get $50 million. You get it in your pocket that day.
Yep.
But the $50 million gets broken up over 4 years, which is what, 17, whatever that comes out to be, right?
Yeah,
15,
like that.
right? 15,
the
15, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, 13, whatever that comes out to be, all right? 12 and a half, right?
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
Around that.
So against the cap, every year you would see under Jared Goff, $12.5 million signing bonus. 12.5, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5. And then whatever the salary that he makes. Now remember, once you pay that money, that salary is quote unquote off the books. It's been paid. You're going to pay it $12.5 million over 4 years. So what you have to do is take the other $50 million, theoretically, that other $12.5 million, that's the salary. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the salary. So players will take that because they get the check on the spot. Now, how that works is the NFL has what they call an escrow account. If you're an owner, you cut that check to the player for the signing bonus, and you're only charged at $12.5 million. They have to write a check and hold it in escrow. Right? So the money leaves their hands. It sits in that escrow account. So you can see where an owner's commitment to ownership, to winning, if it's more than, that will be the route they'll go. That's what the Rams did for all those years. They're writing these huge checks, and the signing bonus is, boom, going into this escrow account. And the owners don't care. And the Rams ownership did this with Aaron Donald, with Matt Stafford. I forget what the number was. It was like something like $400 million that they had written checks for that were sitting in an escrow account.
Isn't this the sign from
They're
ownership
real.
from the top that they're invested? Like you can't be Sheila Ford Hamp and say Super Bowl or bust and not swim in these waters, right? Then you're just lying to your fan base. The teams that get hamstrung and don't go play here. Now, we haven't been able to play here, but the fact is that we've jumped in the water. Sheila said, hey, let's go.
Yep.
Here's my pen.
Put your money
I got
where your
my
mouth
pen
is.
out. We're going to sign these checks and put it in escrow and compete like everybody else, which puts you in the same category as the rest of these teams that you're trying to beat.
Yes, so like his whole guaranteed number goes into that escrow. And where was it at right here? DNC ENT. She wrote a check for $170 million. The guaranteed money, whatever that guaranteed money is, goes into an escrow account. He gets paid the signing bonus. The money goes into the escrow account, and that's the way it works. You have to be committed to win to do that.
Absolutely.
Because if you're an owner, I mean, think about it, guys. This isn't $170 going in your checking account.
Right.
This is $170 million. So, I mean, think about that, dude. If you had $100 million and you could put it in a bank and guarantee a 5% return, that's $5 million a year.
Exactly.
That you're giving up. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a commitment to ownership. That's what it is. Pete, you got something for us,
hang
right?
on here, boys. Yep, keep talking.
Oh, all right. But that goes to show you things have changed here in Detroit.
Here you go.
With the ownership. And here, so we have Jared Goff.
This is from Matt Broder, by the way.
Okay, so Broder has broken this down. The Jared Goff contract details, we have him. Signing bonus, $73 million. The 2024 base salary, it's at $2.6 million, fully guaranteed.
Yes.
The 2025. Now remember that $18 million of the signing bonus. So they're ripping up the year of the deal, then, right?
Yeah, seems like that.
So this year of the deal has been ripped up.
Yep.
So remember, the $18.5 million, that's the signing bonus divided by 4, goes on to this year's number. His base salary is 2.6. You got to kick in the 18.5. So he's a $20 million cap hit this year.
Yeah.
Argue that one easy. This doesn't play right into Easy's hand as far as arguing about having Goff on the books for $2 million.
Yes.
Easy.
So there you go. There are the numbers right in front of you here. The full guarantee at signing is $113.5 million. The practical guarantee is $148.6. So those are roster bonuses. Okay, yeah, off-season roster bonuses, which obviously, they'll obtain. So here's what it is. 2025 base salary. Next year, $18 million fully guaranteed.
Beautiful.
Tack the signing bonus onto there, which is that 17.5 number we talked about. So he's 35 and some change next year.
Beautiful.
2026, $55 million is the base salary. $20 million full and guaranteed at signing, $35 million, which becomes fully guaranteed in 2025.
Now, Neal,
remember, too, the restructure's still in play.
Absolutely.
So if you need to punt this down the road, you still can.
Right. After about 2 years.
So is this not
what else you want?
Is this what? Tell me what else you want, Neal. Is this not even better than what it could have been when he signed? Right? Like is this as friendly a deal you want to be able to maneuver to whatever you want to do? Like, I mean, how does it get better than this? So to the point, right? Back to Adam Schefter.
Yeah.
You know what was imminent? Figuring out how to make it the best team.
No, I was told the sides were far apart.
Yeah, they were really far apart.
Him and Rod
see
Wood.
how granular they got?
Yeah. No, Brad and Rod.
When you go
Wood
that
got to
granular, it takes time, right? To figure out, like, look at those numbers. Like, that's not just, hey, let's just do 10 here, 20 here, 30 here, whatever, like that. That tells me they're doing exact same things as the teams that we've been complaining about swimming in those same waters, Neal.
Okie Razor. Fun fact, golf haters pee in the sink. I'm not going to lie to you. I know we're massively late for the break, and I know that we're going to push the top five back because we have to address this right now.
News.
I do have to say, I did do that one year at the Silverdome. There was no other alternative.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
There was no other alternative, and someone had done it in front of me.
Oh, well.
It was an emergency.
If somebody else doing it, I'm doing it too.
It was the only time in my life where I said, do as others are doing.
Yeah.
It was the only time in my life I ever justified something.
Right. When in Rome.
So that was it. But all right, let's do this. Let's take the break, and we'll come back. We'll digest these numbers a little bit more. We'll get to the top 5 list as well. Let me see. Christ, where are we at? Man, we are running behind here. Sorry about that. Glorious.
The new Glorious Ice Water Bubble Hash pre-roll, now with diamonds, constantly pushing to create the best Canna experience. The perfect boost comes from the added touch of pure THC diamond dust, allowing flower with only the highest terps, making the best even better. Glorious Cannabis. Check us out at your local retailer or gloriouscannabis2ends.com.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Buying your first Feldman Chevrolet is much more than buying the car that will get you from point A to point B. It's a place for first memories, some big, some small. As she grows, you're not just buying her a Chevy. You're buying into a Feldman family. With more than 700,000 vehicles sold, from generation to generation, Feldman just keeps rolling.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Neal Rule here for Feldman Automotive. There's 18 Feldman Automotive locations in and around the Metro Detroit area. And guys, it's not just one brand. I know Feldman Chevrolet in Novi is Michigan's #1 Chevrolet dealer. That is a fact. But they are all brands represented with Feldman Automotive. You want Ford, Kia, whatever you want to do, feldmanauto.com. That's the play. That is it. You're looking for any kind of car, used car, new car, feldmanauto.com, period. Your situation is handled. Don't sleep on the service departments either at Feldman Automotive. I had some work done on my car. Feldman Automotive out there in Novi, they handled everything. It was incredibly easy. A matter of fact, I'll be real with you. Like, I was skeptical it was so easy. I thought I forgot to do something. You ever have that before? Like, you're like, no way it was this easy.
Yeah.
It was that easy. You got the oil change, tire rotations, all of it. FeldmanAuto.com. Answer to all your car situations. All right. The breaking news has hit. Our own Matt Broder has tweeted it out. The contract details for Jared Goff. Signing bonus of $73 million. The 2024 base salary is $2.6 million. That is fully guaranteed. You got to take into account the signing bonus on those numbers as well. But as we said, 2025, $18 million fully guaranteed plus a signing bonus. So you're looking at about 35 and some change as a cap hit next year. 2026 base salaries, $55 million. $20 million of that is fully guaranteed at signing, and $35 million of which becomes fully guaranteed in 2025. The 2027 base salary is $50 million. $22 million is guaranteed for injury at signing. So he has $22 million of his 2027 salary guaranteed right now because he signed the deal. Of that amount, $18 million is fully guaranteed in 26. The remaining $4 million becomes fully guaranteed in 27. The 2028 offseason roster bonus is $7 million. The 2028 base salary is $39 million. So the full guarantee at signing is $113.6. Neal, what if he gets hurt next year? You're only on the hook for $113.6.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else you guys want. And remember, the renegotiation, i.e. restructuring, that can be done as well. So that is, in case of emergency, break glass. The Aiden Hutchinson crowd, the Kirby Joseph crowd, the Jamison Williams perhaps crowd, the Aleem McNeil crowd, all those crowds right there. You can handle those on an as-needed basis.
Damn right.
We are locked. We are loaded. The quarterback is signed. The only quarterback in NFL history to throw for 30,000 yards and have fewer than 100 interceptions at any point in their career is Jared Goff. He is here. He is signed. He is sealed. Penei Sewell, the best tackle in the game, is signed. He is sealed. Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best receivers in the game, is signed. He is sealed. The window goes. We get the schedule tonight. Here we go, everybody. Are you ready to ride, Darren McCarty?
Absolutely. Now I can see why everybody's doing their drafts now. Right? Everybody's all excited and stuff like this. No, we're in it. This is what it's all about, Neal. We talk about it. You are in the middle of your window right now, and this is absolute proof. The plan is laid. The boys are paid. Super Bowl or bust.
So I did have a question about the cap. So you said the cap hit it with the the fully guaranteed contract and all that. It should be around $20 million for this year.
Including the portion of the signing bonus.
Yeah. So there was rumors that they might use some of this year's cap to cover some of that. How would that work?
Well, I mean, they could theoretically use it all to cover that whatever cap space they had.
Million.
Yeah, you could max that out depending on what you want to do.
Okay.
So, it is. I'll be curious to see how that gets handled. Remember, we don't know what they're going to do with all this until they do it. So there's that out there as well.
But they can take a little off the top, even more.
They could. Yeah, they can survey the scene. You can see what happens June 1st. Because, again, 2 guys are going to get cut that you're going to be like, holy shit, I can't believe they got cut.
That is true.
And you can get in the mix.
Yeah.
And you can kick that can down the road a little bit. The biggest thing to me, guys, one more time, the details of this deal. They stay nimble in the short term. They have the ability to restructure and kick the can down the road and add void years on the back end.
Which I feel like they will. Probably around 2025, the end of the 2025
2026
season.
maybe.
Yep.
Perhaps. That's when the heavy lifting happens, 2026.
Yep.
Makes
sense. It all makes sense.
But they have the ripcord. They have the ripcord they can pull. And DMac, they're not on the hook for all of it. There are roster bonuses in there. Let's ride, man.
100,000,000%. 100,000,000%. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. There's flexibility and stuff like this. Now it's go out and play. You get all these like ancillary things done and no questions going in to just play football. That's what all these guys, all your top talent, nobody's questioning contracts and stuff like this. It's proven to the younger guys, right? If you perform, you will be rewarded. So I mean, everything, hats off to from the top, from Sheila on down.
Yeah.
This is all part of the process, all part of the plan. For everybody who stuck it through from the beginning, when it was dim, 1-6 or whatever it was. I mean, God, like just take a moment, sit back. Look at where we've been just in the last 3 years. It's awesome.
The fact it took 3 years to get this far ahead is insane as well. So
it's just you look at it that way, and I look at it as like it's the foundation, and you can do it quicker in football if you do it right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're trying to do. So this isn't like a one and done shot.
No,
right? They're building something that it's just year after year after year, and they're showing that they have full command of that salary cap. That's all I want.
Yeah.
The salary cap doesn't run you run it. Because we've seen in the past how, and not specifically because it's not a winning team with the Lions, but with the Red Wings, the salary cap, how it's hurt, and bad contracts and stuff like this. So none of these are bad contracts. And the flexibility, right? Like the flexibility, especially in the next few years. Of what, forget about Goff being on the books. Look at what he's on the books for, which gives you that flexibility. So,
and like if you want to get into cost and stuff like that, like you'll lose out on players for having good players. Jonah Jackson was a cost. That was a cost.
Yeah.
I forget what the number was. Do we remember what the number was with Jonah Jackson? Like it was like 15 million or something like that.
I thought he had 17 million a year. I could be wrong. My phone.
I can take a 3 years at 51 million. So yeah, 17 million per year. And I bring that up because Catspot says run game is a foundation for Goff. Jonah Jackson was a very good run blocker.
Come on.
So I would say to you, Catspot, okay, and they lost him. So Kevin Zeitler, who is here for $6 million,
right?
Who's played 87% of the snaps the last 2 seasons, 99% of the snaps the previous 2 seasons in front of that, who is a Pro Bowler at roughly 1/3 of the cost of Jonah Jackson. Roughly 1/3, Catspot.
And you've improved.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my signature.
Thank you for playing.
I'm doing that from now on. Like because I finally reached a breaking point. It took me 3 years.
Yep.
Here at Woodward. I finally reached a breaking point. Like, I want to be inclusive. I want everyone to have a voice. I respect it. You're taking time out of your day to watch the show. And I respect that. And I'm grateful for it. I am. But when you come in here with dumb shit, that's what you're getting from now on.
Play stupid games. Win
Welcome to
stupid
my
prizes.
world. Fucking idiot, bro.
Thanks for playing.
Yep.
Absolutely.
We got to get that.
Can you
drop.
do it with tone, too? Thanks for
playing.
We'll get that on drop.
Okay. No doubt about it. Apollo, imagine hyping up some short fumble prone QB more than a playoff winner. I don't know. I would assume he's not talking about Goff right
He's
there.
talking about Goff.
Is he? Because there's no way he's talking about the only quarterback in NFL history to throw for 30,000 yards with less than 100 interceptions.
Yeah.
Right? He's not. It can't be the same guy he's talking about, right?
I think so. That's what it sounds like.
Okay. So again, guys, that's fine.
We don't know what else to tell you. Watch
fine.
the games, man. It's come down to that. Just watch the fucking games. Like, what more
Kevin-
can we say to them?
Kevin Bell, Baltimore could not afford to re-sign Zeitler and pay him the dead cap money. Bingo. That is exactly it.
And do you not think that good GMs and teams look around the league to see who is up against it?
And guess what? Baltimore will be in the playoffs again.
Absolutely.
Because they're a well-run organization.
Yep.
So will Detroit.
And so will Detroit. Damn, late for the break again. All right, Premier Pet Supply. Tell them about it.
Oh, that'd be me. Yes, Premier Pet Supply, everybody. Give your pet the best. Do not settle for less. Head to PremierPetSupply.com. And Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store, family owned and operated for over 30 years. 13 Metro Detroit locations, over 60 brands of food, lowest prices, and curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best at www.PremierPetSupply.com. We'll be right back.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Ham for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? Well, you expand and offer more products to more people. Exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC, the same great service that customers have come to know and trust. On Woodward Ave, just south of 9 Mile, check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
All right, keeping it pushing, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, KG, intern Justin, Pete Spivak.
Sir.
On a rehab assignment down here. Yeah, down here in Low Able.
Are you getting a call up later today, though?
Yeah, I'll be called back up to the majors.
Oh, all right.
Damn.
And he's like
It was a tune-up.
he's like the opposite of Akil Badu. You know? Badu got called up for one game and sent back down. He went down for one game and got sent back up.
That's crazy.
So there's that.
Had to work on his mechanics, that's all.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah. Brandon Katz. Zeitler's going to be 35. Yes.
Right.
So I signed a 1-year deal.
And still producing.
Jackson would have been in Detroit for 5 years. Not at $17 million per, he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
And guess what? He'll find somebody else too. Because here's where all of you guys are missing all this shit. Catspot, Stick. Cats is fantastic content, just like Easy. Right? No, I'm thankful for him.
Mm-hmm.
I am. I know a lot of people get
Cat's
upset.
Easy and flannel. Put him in a
absolutely.
Put him in a carton.
Here's what everybody's missing. You all forget. You get lost in the sauce of the golf contract. You get lost in the sauce of signing a 35-year-old offensive lineman. You get lost in all this sauce. The bottom line is this, that Brad Holmes is here, mixing and scratching. Everybody's forgetting that. You act like every one of these things is in a vacuum. They are not. They're all part of the package. And has Brad Holmes done anything to make you think that he doesn't understand how this ish works?
Yeah, come on.
Anything. Like, you guys.
Preach.
What do you want? What has he shown to make you think that he can't get this figured out? This is how it works. When we talked about the Zeitler thing, the Ravens, guess what? They lost him because they couldn't afford to pay him $6 million in dead cap space and all that. I understand that. But guess where the Ravens will be when this is all said and done? They'll be in the playoffs. But guess what else? They probably won't win a Super Bowl because there's too many questions about their mobile quarterback. Thank you for playing.
We got to get that drop.
Anybody have anything to add?
Yes, I got something to add. I got some breaking news when you go in a second here.
Oh, boy.
Yep, keep going.
DMac.
I think I see it.
Look at this.
Yeah.
We're getting everything during our show today.
Right?
That's right.
So is it the Spivak effect?
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah, 100%
Is it?
it is.
Wow.
Hang on, I got some.
Pistol Pete Spivak.
Yeah, baby. Here comes the breaking news here. Are you
All right,
guys
what do we
ready?
got?
All right,
looking
hang
at
on,
it.
hang on. There we go.
I'm
And
looking at it. I think I
Thanksgiving
see it.
Day will be.
Lions, Bears,
Wow.
NFL schedule leak.
And that's the
Reportedly.
yeah. And that's the first one because we faced the Bears 3 weeks after that in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Chicago.
In a cold
Da
weather
Bears.
game.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Jared Goff might lose. They might lose a game.
Might lose a
Da
game.
Bears.
They might lose a game because I was told the Bears are good now.
Mm-hmm.
They can't lose a game. I was told they're going 17-0, DMac. You guys won every game. Didn't
Yeah,
you
it
win every
didn't work
game?
out when we set the league record. No. Little 14-3 will be fine.
DMac, you guys won every game and then 16 straight in the playoffs, right? Isn't that how it worked?
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
I thought it's linear.
It's got to be exhausting talking with that much tone. It's got to be exhausting.
You get good at it after the year.
It's just
It's
second
normal for you
nature.
now.
You get
Oh,
good
man.
at it after the year.
Second nature. How do we feel about we like the Bears? We like this rivalry. Might as well, bring it in for Thanksgiving. People like that, or were they looking?
Yeah,
Or were they
low-key-
looking for a revenge?
Yeah,
Green
low
Bay
key, I was
game?
kind of looking for the Packers on that day.
That's what I was sort of saying, but I guess keep it in the division. It'll be heated up with
I mean, it's
Caleb
fine.
Williams.
All we can hope is that Caleb Williams has a bumpy road until Thanksgiving. So
How many sacks will Hutch have on Caleb Williams on Thanksgiving?
That's what I love, though. See, like all the talk and the NFL draft and all the hope and stuff like that. Like the draft's over. So now you're here. He's the quarterback of the Bears and sink or swim now.
Yep.
That's it. We gonna see.
We is.
To quote Drake, we gonna see now, aren't we?
Damn, E.
I think you're right. I think Easy wrote that for Drake.
Their diss tracks are about equal.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Suspect.
No, but I do. I like that. I like the Bears on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, why not?
That's fine.
Why not? Who cares?
I don't care.
Who cares?
My heart was broken when I found out that they're not going to get San Francisco on Sunday Night Football on opening night.
Yes, man.
But the Rams, allegedly,
are the ones.
will be good.
And I'm ready to bury the Stafford shit. I already know you in the same boat.
You know what? I'm going to save
already
it.
know
I'm going
you
to
are.
save it till it's a fit. That'll be tomorrow, by the way. 67% of you voted. All NFL schedule all the time. So if this Rams things happen, make sure you watch tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
You mean Matt Stafford Appreciation Day?
Yeah, I'm gonna lead it. Your best Matt Stafford memories.
Right.
Was it 2011 when they didn't win a playoff game? Was it 2010 when they didn't win a playoff game?
It was 2014 when they
Was it
picked up the flag.
2014 when they didn't win a playoff game? Was it 2013 when they didn't win a playoff game? Was it 2015 when they didn't win a playoff game? Or was it 2016? Was that your favorite memory?
What about 2017 against the Seahawks?
Oh, I like that one. That one was a good one. Would they lose that one like 35-6?
Yeah.
That was a fun
It was
one.
pretty bad.
The best Matt Stafford playoff win has to be 2023.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. You know what I mean.
Don't look for that shit from me tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to discuss it.
I was a Stafford supporter, and I'm sick of it. I'm ready for this shit to end. It's black jerseys that night, if that's the game. It has to be the blacks.
Yeah,
Yes.
start with
It's
the
gotta
black
be.
jerseys.
It's got
And
to
I'll
be.
tell you what. Can Hutch wear a visor? Can he wear the black visor?
Oh, damn.
I want the whole defensive line in black visors. DJ Reader, Hutch, James Houston.
Talk your shit, Neal. You on fire today, man.
Let's get the full face cages on too. Let's get the whole package.
The black visor, maybe with like the blue tint, depending on the
blue
light.
tint.
Yes,
Yep,
man.
Blue tint.
Oh, that would be cool.
Hard.
Hey, before they do the intros, you damn right.
Yeah.
It's time to put them to bed, man.
Danny G. Fun fact: Neal has reached his breaking point. Wait till tomorrow, Danny G.
right.
The first one I get that's not from Mike G or somebody, Rack or somebody that I know's jerking around.
Yeah.
The first one I get,
It's over.
I will abort. I will pull the ripcord
He gonna
and
launch.
parachute right into the top.
You're going to launch.
I can't wait for that. Please. You know what? I wanted San Francisco. I don't. I want it to be the Rams because I want to talk Lions-Rams once a week on the show throughout the whole summer until Lions-Rams.
I'm down. I'm excited for tomorrow.
There's plenty there.
You're excited.
Plenty
I'm
there
excited.
to talk about.
There you go. I'm excited. You're excited.
Let's go.
Dude, yeah. Can you tell? Like, my whole physiology is
The over
changed.
under is 105.
The NFL got you by the short and curlies, man.
Oh, my God. I can't wait.
I want to know what about the Kelly Stafford overreaction tweets. How that's going to go with the
Should be
second homecoming.
great.
Yeah.
Should be. I can't wait. I can't wait for the
to see how
crowd to go
butthurt
there
she's gonna be hurt.
and boo his children. They get right up in his children's
Exactly.
face. Boo you, kid. Boo.
No, that should really be a thing. Like, fans should come to the game, #boo the kids. Like, that should be on
Boo
time.
them kids.
Boo the kids.
Boo them kids.
Boo them kids.
Right.
Steve DeYoung, Neal, talk dirty to me with those black jerseys and whole defensive front.
I'm telling
black
you.
visors.
I'm with it.
Ooh. Dispo. DMac, I may need to stop by the Dispo in Romeo this evening just to come down.
There's one out your way, Neal. They're all over the place. Visit Dispo Dispensary today for deals too good to miss. Meet a team that curates an unbelievable atmosphere and shopping experience. Try the freshest inventory from Michigan's largest variety of products. Come through our stores or order Dispo Dash today. Dispo Dispensary, DispoShop.com. Your
Shout
local
out Dispo.
cannabis plug.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neal Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Ham for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
That's right, everybody. Head over to Soroki's for that new Nashville hot.
Yes, do
Soroki's
it.
crispy chicken and pizza is taking over Michigan. Locations are popping up all over Metro Detroit, doubling the number of restaurants this year. Known for their quality, hand-battered and hand-breaded chicken tenders, sandwiches, and New York-style pizza. I know that makes Maz happy. Be sure to stop in and try at our mega station near you, or go to www.sorokis.com. That's SAROKIS.com. Back to the Big D Energy.
All right. Keeping it pushing here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Boo Them Kids is taking over.
Kids. Them child tears.
Stick if you're listening. Woodward, shop.woodwardsports.com. Honolulu Blue, Boo Them Kids t-shirt.
Boo them kids. Boo them kids.
We need the sign.
Kids.
Boo them kids. Boo them
Boo them
kids.
kids.
Boo them kids. Boo them kids. Boo them kids. Boo!
Because we know here in Detroit, we love nothing more than booing children.
Boo!
I paid $200 for this ticket to
To boo your kids.
Boo your kids.
Boo! Boo! Let's go Red Wings party. I'll get with Easy right now to ghostwrite my Stafford love comment for tomorrow.
Oh, man.
That one's goated right there.
That better not
Let's
be
go
the
Red
game.
Wings party's had a good week in the chat, man.
That better not
It's
be
had
the
a
game.
good week. But yeah, I do want it. Oh my God,
Get it
I
out
can't
the
wait.
way, man. Let's do it.
Broder, hashtag boo them. Boo! Start boo them kids.
Boo.
Boo!
You little 5-year-old. Boo.
Boo!
Get your snot-nosed punk out of here.
What are you doing to contribute? Boo! I want the black jerseys and black visors.
Yeah, you got
DJ Reader in a
Yes.
black visor.
First game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That would be so awesome. All right.
Right, boo them kids on the cleats.
Oh, my God. On the back of the helmet, where it's on the back of the helmet too.
Yes, absolutely.
God.
Okay, guys.
Put a ghost on it. Boo them kids.
All right, we pushed it back far enough.
Yeah.
Top 5 Wednesday, everybody.
Let's get it.
Top 5 French fries. Who wants to go first?
I'll go, man.
All
Spinny
right.
not here. I'll bat lead off.
All right, we'll let Pete Spivak. He's new to this, but Pete Spivak, to explain it to you,
Yes, sir.
It is a top 5 Wednesday. Why do we do a top 5? Because it's half as boring as a top 10.
There makes sense.
There it is. People love it. We've gotten good feedback today. Top 5 French fries in the French fry game. All right, KG, here you go.
Yes, sir. So at number 5, I am going with A&W French fries.
Oh, good call. Underrated.
A very slept-on French
Yes.
fry. I always say a good French fry is one that don't need a whole bunch of salt. If you can just eat it plain, then you know it's a good fry. A&W fries, very slept on. At number 4, Captain J's lemon pepper fries.
Now this is getting deep.
Now, listen, this applies to not just Captain J's. This is any Detroit we buy, we fry place. I promise you the lemon pepper fries are fire. That's just my personal favorite. But Captain J's lemon pepper fries at 4. At 3, the Detroit classic Coney chili cheese fries.
And it doesn't matter where.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And it's crazy because Coney fries themselves, kind of basic, kind of plain. But when you put that chili and that cheese on there, it hits different, man. It just does.
Lafayette Cognac.
At number 2, we got Mickey D's,
Had to go
aka
corporate.
McDonald's. The McDonald's fries, listen, if they are made fresh and salted correctly, oh my God, it could be the best fry on planet Earth. And at number 1, beating out McDonald's is Checkers / Rally's fries. Now, I know this may be unpopular with some that don't like the seasoned fries. I'm a big seasoned fry guy. That is my fry.
The people that like them love them. All right,
Yes.
2 reactions here. Broder, is Captain J's a strip club in Atlanta?
It is not. And I have to culture Broder more tomorrow. But
More Captain J's is a freaking. They're all over.
Exactly.
It's an icon.
Okay.
Exactly.
Fish and
Most
chips.
important question, and I told you, let's go Red Wings. Sparty has been on a heater. KG looking real light skinned in that pic.
Am I?
Can you pull the list back up?
Yeah, let me put the list back
let's
up.
See. How about looking light skinned?
I thought he's looking. You're looking at Lenny Kravitz.
I'm looking like
You got your Lenny Kravitz on right there.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
Lenny
looking
Kravitz.
like it's my 21st birthday and we're about to do $2,000 worth of damage to this hotel room. That's what I'm looking like.
And the Keith Moon phase.
Yeah, that was
Okay, so you have no official comment then.
no comment on
Okay,
it.
no
We're not-
comment.
we're not
We move
acknowledging-
on.
I like Let's Go Red Wings Party though. So shout out to him, but
Yeah.
no comment.
He just asked a question.
Yeah.
That was it. All right, who's next?
I can take this.
All right,
Young Jill.
here we go.
All right, here we
Hold
go.
on. Hold on.
I hope you're banged up there, bro.
What happened?
You look banged up.
Who beat
So
your ass?
for
All right, the
the
backstory.
hockey community, this is what happens when you decide that you're gonna lock your box in a parking lot. I was 16 years old, and we were at our end of the year party, and I was standing on my business, and this kid said like, "Let's lock your box. Let's go outside right now." And I was like, "All right, let's go."
And you lost.
I did lose.
God damn.
He hit me with one jab. My helmet broke, and the cage popped up on over my mouth. And he hit me one more time, and I got straight metal to the face. And that is what happened with that. But to pivot off that,
All
I
right,
will go with
Korean Jesus, top 5 list.
Lafayette's
Yes.
fries. I don't even need chili on those boys. I love them just how they are.
Strong.
Number
That's
4.
a strong take.
It
Number
is.
4, my Supreme Cajun fry.
Slept on.
Yes.
5 guys,
Slept on.
Cajun fries. They just
Oh,
go
they're not
hard.
slept on, KG. You'll see in a minute.
Okay.
They are not. They are superb. They're always made the same, so they got the consistency factor. That's very important.
And I love how they just pile them in the bag, like
Yeah.
just throw them on top of your food. Like,
Fries on fries on fries.
Yes, that is the best.
yeah, that is definitely.
Jay Washington says this is white people stuff.
Yeah.
Is it KG?
Yeah, this is definitely white people shit. That classifies as white people shit. And you lost. You got pieced up, man.
I know,
Come on.
but KG, you said you got to take him to the you buy it, we fry it place.
Yeah, I'm telling you, those lemon pepper fries.
All right. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all good. All good.
Jay popped me on that one. Sorry.
All right,
I
number
have an
3.
issue with number 3.
You have an issue with number 3?
They're not bad, but they just need to be made. If they're made if they're not fresh, they suck. Absolutely. And
I mean, you could say that about any place.
they
though.
dry your mouth out.
I don't know. I'm a big believer. When they bring their A game, when they bring their crispy, that's a walking 30 and 10 right there.
It's
the Jokic of the.
Yeah, that's the Jokic of the fry game.
You better have a lemonade.
So number 2, Chicken Shack potatoes, where they slather them things in butter. I had those this weekend.
Fries, but not fries, but
they are good.
I mean,
what is your clarification of fries
and stuff like this?
You put poutine. How did
poutine is a French fry?
It is a French fry.
Jesus,
it's a
you ever have it?
Well, hey, don't give away the list. Keep going, intern Justin.
I'm just saying, a potato's not a French fry,
It's not.
technically, because I would have put tater tots on it.
Slice
but
it up.
was
Yep.
fresh.
All right,
Exactly.
But your number one.
Getting put in the kitchen. Number 1, obvious favorite. Sometimes they obviously miss, but we're talking about the Michael Jordan of French fries.
Yeah.
He's got that mentality.
I don't know about the Michael Jordan,
He's
but-
got
Michael Jordan with the Wizards.
no.
Even though it takes 6 months in a warehouse to get the chemicals off it, whatever it is, you got it. When you overlook that, they might. This wasn't your. I'll protect you. This wasn't the healthiest French fry. It was your favorite. So, McDonald's. I'll go next. Neal, obviously. Judas.
Hold on. DNCNT says, I will eat 10-hour-old rally fries. They don't even need to be fresh.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right,
So
DMac's top 5 French fry list.
And number 5 is poutine, because
Yes.
poutine is a French fry. It just has
Gravy.
proper goose gravy and cheese
And you're Canadian.
stuff. And I'm Canadian, so don't blasphemize the poutine.
I like number 4.
Number 4,
I like
the
it.
Culver crinkle
I like
fry
it. I like it.
is low key the best plain
Crinkle fries get
fry.
slept on.
But
Yeah.
but the way
the
Culver's does
do 'em,
it,
yeah.
come on,
They
we
hit
agree
so
with
good
that?
off of that burger. Oh my God. Yes.
There you go, the butter burger. Now, Five Guys. I know you guys went Cajun, but I just like the regular
Plain.
potato cut into a French fry, right? At Five Guys, because that's a potato.
Not mad at
Number 2, right? Down at Clearwater Beach, Florida. Shout out to Dante and Barb. Detroit, Coney Island, Clearwater. Their chili cheese fries are a step above the Lafayette's.
Oh God.
They are
That's a
money
heavy
to begin with.
statement,
Oh, check out DMac. Hey, Neal, see the little DMac there? The shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Guess what jersey I'm sporting right there?
What's on?
Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, I was
baby.
just saying Oilers all
Absolutely.
day.
And number 1, God, gotta have the McDonald crack fries. Little story on this, right? Growing up, my first job at 14 was at McDonald's back in the Blue Uni days. But during June, my best friend, Adam Gabriel Guido, was the manager up until he was like 21 or something like this. So every time we go out on Friday nights or Saturdays, we would stop in a McDonald's. We would load up a garbage bag of ice from the ice machine, and we would take the takeout bags of fresh French fries. Just bags of French fries. They'd run it through.
Nice.
You had hot piping French fries with all whatever your booze you were going to drink. It was I still remember that to this day. So,
That's fire.
Yeah, the crack fries.
Classic.
Ryan says every Canadian in the 80s loved Edmonton. Is that true?
Yeah, because Detroit fucking sucked and they were the worst, and you needed a second team. The Loyal Oil, baby. Let's
There you
go.
go.
Gretz.
There you go.
Yes, Kerr. Anderson.
El Gato.
Cough.
No Arby's curly fries. Y'all tripping. Arby's will get some representation. Just hold on a minute.
Yeah,
all
they
right.
all right.
My top 5 fry list. Here we go, everybody. Oh, look at them curls right there, D-Mac.
Oh, look at you,
Got the little kid
Neal.
pictures.
Young Neal.
Oh,
Still look the same, too.
yeah, there it is.
Absolutely. Number 5.
Look at the tone on the smile.
Yeah, he had tone
that
back
was-
then.
He had
And
tone back then.
the flow.
Oh, I had the
they got
lettuce.
some hang time.
As-
Tone and
Smile.
flow.
That's a get your kids out of here smile. Look
Yeah.
Tone and flow.
Absolutely. Had the lettuce going, no doubt. Number 5, Coney Island chili cheese fries. Annie. I
Yeah,
mean, come on.
They all hit.
They're all great. Number 4, Wendy's fries.
They are slept on.
Guys.
Since they changed them, because
Yes.
they used to suck. But after they
Overrated.
changed
The
them,
With the
old
sea
school
salt?
ones
Yeah.
are the better ones.
Yeah.
The steak fries style.
yeah,
Yes,
Those are the best.
they are incredible.
Yeah.
Better than your corporate ass McDonald's
Yes.
fries, young man. Number 3, Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Incredible. They're I don't care what you say, KG.
They dry
are
your mouth
absolutely incredible. Number 2, the Arby's home style fries.
Yes.
Not the curly ones, the home style ones.
Yes.
And I would make a case for them at 1 if you parlay the Arby's sauce to dip them
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Elite.
Yeah.
Absolutely elite. But number 1, Five Guys Cajun fries. I don't care that they're 1,300 calories
Right.
per order, because they are.
It's worth it.
1,300 calories
And it's so
for
worth
an
it.
order of French fries. But they're good.
You're one of the people that would know that.
They are absolutely good, everybody. People in the chat, wow, Neal went with the home style. Anakin, Neal looks like my younger brother with longer hair. Kevin Bell, Neal smiled twice like that since that photo.
Neal is a boy.
Yeah. Nick Hedigan, you all eating garbage fries. Well, yeah, no doubt. Like, yeah, we know. I just told you.
Yeah.
I just told you. Apollo, Neal with the big W. Burn, this is a very divisive topic. No, it is. It is. I'm not a huge curly fry guy. I will say this. I respect the Arby's curly fry if you get a middle bite where it's curled up a lot.
Yeah.
That is good. Yeah. That is absolutely elite. Just like Planet Fitness, the most elite gym in the gym game today. Live here from the Planet is Pete. I could dump into that break at any moment, everybody. At any moment.
I got you.
But no, best gym in the gym game. $1 down, $10 a month, access to your home club. You want to be a baller, shot caller, you can get 20-inch blades on the Impala, or you can be a black card member at Planet Fitness. Go to planetfitness.com. There's over 50 of them in the Metro Detroit area. There's over 2,500 of them in the world. With that black card membership, you get access to all of it. The tanning beds, the hydro massage chairs, all of it. Best gym ever, everybody. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neal Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the black card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
All right, Neal Rule here for Woodward Sports merchandise, woodwardsports.com/shop. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey. Get the Stoke Not Scared shirt. I think coming soon, the Boo Them Kids shirt.
Boo them kids.
I think we need to do a Boo Them Kids.
Boo Them Kids.
Woodwardsports.com/shop.
With a ghost on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Lion's ghost. Boo them kids.
Woodward Sports chat. Mike G. Hey, KG, does Neal deserve a black card? I am good in any hood in Pontiac.
You are. I can't just give out the cards willy-nilly, though.
I'm around Pershing High School.
Listen.
Those are my folks, too.
I hear you. I co-sign you, but it has to be a collective decision. So
okay, so you think that I'm too specialized still then, right? Like I'm not, I'm well known, but I'm not famous.
Yes, we look at you favorably. Let's just say that.
Green arrow trending up.
Yes.
Working my way towards it.
You almost got the visa. It's just, it's a process. That's all.
Absolutely.
It might take like 6 months to a year, but
Do I need to be more street or do I need to be more corporate? I.e., like when I talk about, I drive down Mound all the way to Hamtramck, right? Like
yeah.
7 Mile Mound, 6 Mile Mound, all the way down there. Every weekend when I drive down there. And I've actually been on here and I've talked about it. I was like, the goddamn roads are like the surface of the moon down there.
Yeah, they are.
And lo and behold, they got redone.
Damn.
So I got it done for the community.
I feel you.
That cuts ice, right?
You did do that.
There we go.
I'll give you that. But you still just got a little bit more in the process.
Okay.
To do.
So just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't be corporate. We don't like corporate.
No, but those are that's necessary corporatism sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And y'all whites have that ability. So
Well, we've overcome a lot, as you said. You know, we have.
it took y'all a
The
long
deck's
time
been
to
stacked
get here.
against us for so long. It's good to see us finally pull a couple of aces. You know what
seriously.
I mean?
Y'all deserve a break.
We were due.
Y'all deserve a break, man.
We were due. Yeah. Kevin Bell. Neal drives right past me. I'm at 12 and Mount. Absolutely. Mike O. Neal locking his doors halfway through the hood. No, man.
Yeah.
Windows are down. I'm a man of the people.
Yeah.
Tell him, KG.
Yeah, no, he not locking his doors, man. He is clear. He can walk in most any hood and not get checked. So.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, Shad says, put it in the poll. Does Neal deserve a black card? Black chatter's eligible to vote only.
No, seriously.
Big
We're
cuz gave
flipping the
props.
script from you know,
Yes.
we're flipping the script from early on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Yes, absolutely. Real cream of wheat. I remember being scared as shit walking down Pontiac for Clutch Cargoes. Now, Pontiac's my town.
Yeah.
You should have been walking with me. Hey, real quick, can we throw up Spenny's top five fry list?
Yep, there you go.
Spenny was a late scratch. All right, there's Spenny as a young buck.
The Burger King chicken fries.
The Burger King chicken fries.
OG version.
Those are good. The OG
Yeah.
ones were good.
It's
No doubt.
technically a
I
fry.
debated the nacho fries from Taco Bell.
Oh, those are good.
I did.
Those
Number
are good.
4, Arby's curly fries. He had it on there. Number 3, loaded tater tots.
That's not a fry.
It's not a fry.
All right, at least he gets the slander too. I was about to say, there's no
Yeah,
way.
it's a
to let
fry
this
like
guy-
exception.
We got to keep it consistent.
This is up to you.
We got to keep it
That's
consistent.
not a fry.
That's in the fry family.
No, it's not.
You can't say that's a fry and
No,
not
it's
say
not.
that the Chicken Shack potatoes aren't a fry.
DMac, is it a fry?
No, it's not.
Thank you.
Keep it consistent.
Potato tot.
He's the HR. Number 2, chili cheese fries, Detroit Coney.
But he's got tenure, so I accept it from him. You, rookie.
Right.
Sorry,
you got to earn
rookie.
your stripes.
Sorry, rook.
Yeah, sorry, rookie.
I'll get your bag.
Over here losing in locker box fights and shit.
Number 1, fries
Yeah,
with
that doesn't go like. Don't show me that. I like the effort, but we
Yeah,
gotta work on it. I mean, come on. It's called put your hands up.
Right.
Spenny says number 1, fries with that crispy coating on them. So Burger King fries would qualify to
They
him.
would. They would.
That's all I'm saying.
Burger King got to step it up. with their fries.
Pete Spivak threw it up there in the chat. Does Neal deserve a black card? Black voters only.
I know it's a white one sneaking in
KG,
vote,
we've
though.
come full circle, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. It's about damn time.
We'll monitor that poll. And
Yeah,
we'll
please.
KG will tabulate the results.
Yes.
And sign off on it. All right, tomorrow, Thursday. Spin the block.
Yeah.
With KG.
Why
Maybe
not?
we'll have some Neal Rule black card updates
Yeah, we
on
might
it.
have an update for you.
Yeah, we
might
might.
have a list of requirements that you need in order to get it.
So KG will bring us up to date, tell us what's going on, what's really good in the hood, as we like. What's really good, because I know you love that one. All right, wall-to-wall NFL schedule and spin the block with KG.
Let's get it.
That's what it is.
It's a landmark day.
For DMac, for KG, for intern Justin, Pete
Deuces.
Spivak, thanks,
Yes,
big bro.
man, nice to be here, boys.
Flawless victory. You'll be called to the majors back again soon. Thanks for
Appreciate it.
tapping in. Well, see you later.
Oh.